Good day or night, wherever you are. This is Miss Andrea, here to talk about some of the new children's picture books we've received this October. This isn't all of the books we received, but these are just some of my favorites. So please sit back with a snack and enjoy, and make sure to take notes for your next trip to the library. First book is Little Green Donkey by Anuska Alepuz. This book is about a donkey who loves to eat grass. This book is full of minimalist images and a cool, colorful story about food. If you like food, I highly recommend this read. The next book we have is Let's Play Monsters by Lucy Cousins. This colorful book is about playtime with monsters. I believe there's even some hide and seek and tag involved. If you like playing with others, highly recommend this book for you. Next we have Pete the Cat's Happy Halloween. This is a fun book about Pete the Cat, as we all know, and his fun Halloween. This is by Kimberly and James Dean. If you like Halloween, trick-or-treating, and all things spooky, highly recommend this read. The next one is a bit nostalgic for some of us. It's a Mr. Rogers book. This book is about Mr. Rogers, as you could have guessed, the show. It's You, I Like, a Mr. Roger poetry book. And it's by Fred Rogers, of course, and it's illustrated by Luke Flowers. This is a great one with its companion, Won't You Be My Neighbor? These are just lovely stories about friendship and all things that are happy and good for others. Our next book is about a frog. It's called Tad. This is the life cycle of a frog as told from the perspective of a frog named Tad. And it's about the biggest stories, which sometimes have the smallest beginnings. And this is by Benji Davis. This is a very beautifully illustrated book about the life cycle of frogs, how they're born, and how they grow up to be full-sized frogs. Highly recommend this one if you enjoy frogs. The Best/Worst Poet Ever by Lauren Stoller is a book about a pug and a cat who have a poetry battle. This book is a lot of fun if you just want to have a good time. This is a story with some funny jokes, so if you're in the mood for that, highly recommend. Up next we have I Am Every Good Thing by Derek Barnes and Gordon C. James. This wonderfully illustrated book is about all things that make you you and make you good. This is wonderfully illustrated and beautifully paced. I highly recommend this book for any kid of age. Next we have Will You Be My Friend by Sam McBratney and illustrated by Anita Jerem. This is the sequel to Guess How Much I Love You, which is about bunnies and friendship and all things happy. This is another book with really beautiful minimalist pictures. Up next, we have Kamala and Maya's Big Idea by Mina Harris and illustrated by Ana Ramirez Gonzalez. This book is about community, friendship, hard work, and making a difference for those around you. Especially if you like gardening, this one is for you. Up next, we have Moo Moo, I Love You by Tom Lightenheld and Amy Krauss Rosenthal. This book is about love and all the ways you love people even when they're in a bad mood. That's okay, we all have moods, and I highly recommend this book if you're a fan of cows or anything love. Next, we have Bedtime Bonnet by Nancy Red and Nneka Myers. This book is a fun little journey about bedtime and looking for someone's missing bonnet. I highly recommend this as a nighttime read right before bed. It's silly, it's fun, and the illustrations are stunning. Next, we have a good pick-me-up, The Chicken Who Couldnt by Jan Thomas, and he says, I can't, I just can't. This is a book about confidence and having some kind of belief in yourself. I highly recommend this book for anyone struggling with self-confidence or just who needs a pick-me-up or a good laugh. It's quite a silly story, but with a good message. This next one is Click, Clack, Good Night by Doreen Cronin and Betsy Lewin. This is a classic book. We've seen these before with Click, Clack, Quack and others of the sort. This is a fun nighttime story though because it takes place at night. If you're familiar with these stories, I think you'll enjoy this one too. It's very fun, very silly, and a good time all around. And that concludes our preview of all of our new children's picture books at the library as of October 2020. Please come to your local library to check out some of these awesome books, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye!